When I saw this, I knew I had to grab it. Since when did Costco start selling sushi? It says that it's the 2 times winner Best Pho Seattle. Wow, okay. I gotta say the packaging is quite nice, but how does it taste? We're gonna find out. Hi everyone, in today's video, we are doing trying every Asian food product at Costco part 2. So let's first address the elephant in the room or the kitchen, which is that I'm in a new kitchen. And that's because me and Bird recently got our own place, which is really, really exciting, which also explains why this video is long overdue. I know. But that also means that I'll be able to make more videos like this, because the main reason why I couldn't upload more videos like this before was because I was sharing a fridge with my whole family, and now we have our own fridge. Shout out to the fridge. So with that being said, if we get this video to 8,000 likes, we will do a Trader Joe's Asian food video, because I saw a lot of you guys commenting that in the last Costco video. And without further ado, let's roll the Costco footage. First up, we have this boba milk tea dorayaki from the brand Yuki and Love. And that brand might sound familiar to you guys because it's actually the same brand that makes the boba milk tea mochi and the boba milk tea pineapple cake, which we've already tried on this channel in the Costco boba products video. If you guys are unfamiliar with dorayaki, it's basically like a Japanese confection, and it has 2 pancake type things on the outside, and then on the inside there's usually a filling like a red bean, but this version comes with boba inside and also milk tea type cream in there. Ooh, oh my gosh, look how adorable it is. Okay, this dorayaki calling me weak. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. It has a little flower imprinted on it. Oh, whoa. It's so soft. I was not expecting how soft it was. It's actually quite flat. That was not what I was expecting. So the outside, the little pancake part, it's kind of just like a little cake type thing. I guess it's a little bit on the dry side. And then the boba is definitely chewy. I mean, I feel like actual boba is usually more chewy and bouncy than what's in here, but it's definitely got a chew to it. The cream is a bit grainy. I'm getting a little bit of like a powdery texture. The cream part definitely has a milk tea flavor as well. So that part gets points for me, because a lot of the time things will name it like milk tea flavored and it really doesn't taste milk tea flavored. But this one, I definitely get that flavor in there. Overall, these are okay, and if you're curious, I would say definitely give it a try. It's not bad. Personally, would I get it again? Probably not, but I don't think it's bad. Here we have the Tropical Fields Crispy Coconut Rolls Milk Tea flavor. It seems like they're always adding new milk tea slash boba products at Costco, because I did a whole Costco boba products video and they've already added like 4, 5, 6 more boba milk tea type items, this being one of them. Milk tea flavor where? You guys, it really doesn't taste like milk tea. They taste fine, but do they taste like milk tea? No. This is what I was referring to. Some things like to say that they taste like milk tea and they don't. It's literally this. I was talking about you. Overall, tastes good. Mostly tastes like coconut, but does not taste like milk tea. Next up, we have this pho, which we did try the other pho in the last video, but I saw this at Costco and I didn't know that they had multiple different kinds of pho. This is the Phenomenal Bowl Authentic Vietnamese Noodle Soup, and it says that it's the 2 times winner Best Pho Seattle. Wow, okay. I'm actually going to Seattle soon, so if you guys have any Seattle recommendations, definitely leave them in the comments below. For the directions, it says open lid and add packets, fill to line with boiling water, and then cover and let sit for 1 minute. Whoa, it looks so similar to the pho we tried last time. Like the noodles look so similar, but I wonder why these noodles only needed a minute, but the other one needed 3 minutes. Very interesting. They still look really soft, even though it's only been a minute. The bowl is a little too hot for me to hold with my hands, so I put it in another bowl. Okay, so with the noodles, I actually feel like these noodles are better because it has more of a chew. The other ones kind of just fall apart in your mouth, and they definitely are more on the soggy side. So I guess this one, since they only require you to let it sit for a minute, it actually lets the noodles be more of a chewy, bouncier texture. Definitely more springy. That being said though, the other ones, when you slurp the noodles, you can definitely get more of the flavor of the broth. Let's try a little bit of the soup. Even the soup, it's definitely more of a milder flavor, but I'm not mad at it actually. It definitely doesn't have like a rich, deep flavor that I usually expect in pho, but it is a nice like light broth kind of thing. The other pho that we tried in the first video definitely packs more of a punch with flavor, but if you're looking for kind of a more mild noodle soup type of thing for a pho that was, you know, made in a minute, and obviously I wouldn't really call this authentic pho or anything, it's not bad. Next up, we have sushi, which since when did Costco start selling sushi? When I saw this, I knew I had to grab it. And this is not the kind of sushi that they would sell in those huge platters and people would always bring it to potlucks back in the day. Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about. These are like actual sushi rolls with raw fish. And upon first impressions, I mean, it doesn't look like the best sushi, but it doesn't look that bad either. It looks like there's some kind of tuna roll, there's a salmon roll in the middle, and then this other roll on the side is also tuna. Let's see if this is any good. So this piece has salmon on the outside, salmon on the inside, and also avocado. Definitely doesn't taste like the freshest fish around, and the rice definitely is hard too because they keep it in this refrigerated case. Let's try the tuna. I feel like the tuna one is actually maybe a little bit better, especially because this one has cucumber and the salmon one has avocado, and I feel like the avocado is a little bit old. Like it's definitely a little brown, but let's go ahead and try one of these rolls. Looks like they have some crispy stuff on the top and also tuna and some kind of sauce. And on the inside, I feel like that's avocado and cucumber. I feel like the rice is not doing it any favors because it definitely is hard. Also kind of mushy. Like it's mushy rice, but it's also hardened from the refrigerator. I feel like that itself kind of ruins the sushi, especially because I bet you could get much better sushi at a local place. So yeah. Next up, we have this, which is like a boba ice cream that I've never seen before. You guys know I've tried so many boba ice creams on my channel. I've tried even more that I didn't post on my channel. Safe to say, I've tried probably 90% of the boba ice cream products out there, and I have not tried this one. I've not even seen this one before. So when I saw it at Costco, I knew I had to grab it. So it looks like it comes with two different flavors. This one is the matcha green tea, and then we also have Thai tea. And it also says it's dairy free. So this is friendly for all my lactose intolerant friends out there. I'm gonna go ahead and try the matcha one first. These remind me of the ice cream that you get on the plane, like when you take a plane to Asia or something. They always give you like a little ice cream. Usually it's Haagen-Dazs. It looks decently creamy. You can see a little piece of boba in there. So first I got hit from the matcha flavor. It's not super strong, but it's definitely there. I also would say this is not too sweet, but then later I got hit by a coconut flavor, which actually makes a lot of sense because this is dairy free. So I feel like a lot of dairy free stuff uses coconut milk instead of real milk. The boba definitely has a nice chew to it. It's more like a mochi chewy than a boba chewy, which I don't particularly mind. Overall, it's not the best boba ice cream I've had, but it's also not the worst boba ice cream I've had. But let's go ahead and try the Thai tea flavor. It's so smooth. Ooh, and you can see a piece of boba in there. Definitely getting a Thai tea flavor here. And if they are using coconut milk in this, which I assume they are because they used it in the matcha one, it's definitely like not prominent in this one. Like I feel like I don't really taste the coconut. So I think the Thai tea masks that flavor really well. I feel like I actually prefer this one to the matcha one. The matcha one I wasn't super impressed, but this one I actually would get again. I'm sure the boba is the same in both, but for some reason I like the boba in this one better. I just feel like it complements the Thai tea flavor better than in the matcha one. Next up, we have the Bibigo Beef Bulgogi Mndu. And this is definitely something I've tried at Costco before. I used to just air fry them because, as we know from the last Costco video, I love the air fryer. But the actual heating instructions is to pan fry it. So we're gonna go ahead and try that. If you guys are unfamiliar with Mndu, it's actually just like a Korean dumpling. They look so cute with the little curled folds. It's like a little skirt. For the directions, it says pour 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil into a non-stick pan. Place 4 frozen Mndu pieces onto the pan. Heat on medium-high heat for 8 minutes. Turning each side every 2 to 3 minutes or until all sides are golden brown. These look so good. Just listen to that crisp. It's music to my ears. That was a lot of work just to make 4 dumplings though. So I definitely would recommend the air fryer method over this. Either 375 or 400, I forget, but for 10 minutes in the air fryer. So anyway, let's try the pan fried bulgogi Mndu. Oh my gosh, the crunch on the outside, it's so light and crispy. The flavorful filling on the inside definitely has like that kind of bulgogi, like a little sweetness, but savory as well. And then there's also some glass noodles inside there, like japchae. I will say, although the air frying is easier, this one delivers like this light crunch and crisp that you get on the outside that the air fryer doesn't quite replicate. The air fryer one is definitely more of a crunchy kind of crisp, and this is like a light crisp, if that makes any sense. It's just so satisfying. Next up, we have this assorted almond mini pack from the brand Rakuitchi. And the real reason I really wanted to try this was because I saw that they have the honey butter almonds inside, which is a popular Korean snack, and I've actually never tried them. In addition to the honey butter almonds, it also comes with honey salt almonds, tiramisu almonds, and strawberry almonds. First up, of course, we have to try the honey butter almonds. You can definitely tell there's some kind of powder or coating on the outside. These are so addicting. Like literally, what do they put in these? It's actually hard to explain exactly how they taste. I mean, you definitely get like sweetness from the honey and then a butteriness kind of from the butter. All I have to say is if you have not tried these yet, you need to try them. They're so good. Unbelievably good. Next up, I'm gonna try these strawberry almonds. I'm so excited now. Oh, wow. Look how pink they are. Oh my God. Oh, it smells like how the outside of strawberry Pocky tastes. Oh my God, wow. This is bringing back my childhood. Straight up tastes like the outside of strawberry Pocky, the Yan Yan strawberry dipping sauce, or even the strawberry Hello Panda. It has that classic strawberry flavor from those snacks. I don't know, it just like it tastes so delicious. It's like a truck hit me with nostalgia when I eat these. Let's try the honey salt. Ooh, whoa. These look so like crystallized, almost kind of like peanuts they used to serve you on Southwest. Honey roasted peanuts, is that what it was? I think so. It kind of looks like the peanuts on Southwest, except their almond version. Definitely has a saltiness to it, but also a sweetness from the honey. Definitely good, but the other ones, like I just love those so much that these are third place, but not a bad third place. Last but not least, tiramisu almonds. Ooh, whoa. These have like a chocolatey looking coating. Kind of reminds me of how the strawberry ones looked, but chocolate version. Whoa. Dude, it does taste like tiramisu. It has that like coffee flavor to it, definitely chocolate as well. Like it literally tastes just like tiramisu. That's so crazy. Bravo to this Rakuitchi almond assorted pack. Next up, we have this Ocean Bomb bubble milk tea brown sugar flavor, and it comes in a can. I have a whole video trying all these different kinds of canned bobas. I will link in the description and in the cards. So this is what it looks like. I gotta say the packaging is quite nice, but how does it taste? We're gonna find out. I'm actually gonna go ahead and pour it into a cup so you guys can see what it looks like. Definitely looks more on like the watery side. You can also see a few of the little boba down there. Of course, to try this canned boba drink, we're gonna use the Feed Meimei glass boba straw. If you guys missed it, it's officially back in stock, so check the link in the description. Not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, but let's go ahead and try it. I don't understand why these canned boba drinks always say that it's boba inside when it's not boba. If you guys have never had a canned boba drink, they always put this weird jelly that when you bite it, I guess it's kind of crunchy, but not really in a good way, because crystal boba is crunchy and I love crystal boba, but there's something about the texture. It's kind of like a dried wrinkly grape. I don't know, like that kind of texture on the outside, not on the inside. The drink, I guess in comparison to the boba, I definitely enjoy the drink part more on the watery side, not really that creamy. I guess I can actually get a hint of tea flavor, which is nice. I'm definitely getting a brown sugar flavor as well. I feel like this might be too sweet for some people, but it's actually not horribly sweet like some of the other canned bobas I've had. I promise you guys, you can make better boba than this at home, okay? Even if you don't want to make boba from scratch, you can definitely get instant boba at the Asian supermarkets or on Amazon. I will link some of my favorites down in the description box. So buy some of those, and then if you're looking for like a brown sugar milk tea, you can literally just make that at home. You can use a black tea, add some milk, creamer, and some brown sugar. and I'm sure it will taste better than this. So next up is this Nong Shim Udon Premium Noodle Soup. Based on the photo, it looks really, really good. It only takes 4 minutes in the microwave. So we remove the lid, place unwrapped noodles, sauce, and flakes into the bowl, pour room temperature water up to the line inside, microwave for 4 minutes without lid, stir and serve. Okay, so here we have our Nong Shim Udon. It actually looks and smells really good. The noodles look nice and springy and bouncy. That is not bad. I mean, of course it does not compare to fresh udon noodles. Like those are so springy and chewy and bouncy, but these are not too bad, honestly. Super slurpable. They do have a nice chew to it. Doesn't just like fall apart in your mouth. It's not super soggy or anything. And it does absorb the flavor of the soup quite nicely. They have these little tiny fish cakes in here. I think they're so adorable. Let's go ahead and try some of that broth. Oh wow, it definitely has like a mushroomy type of taste. It is a little bit on the salty side, so if you don't like your broth too salty, I definitely would recommend adding more water. Overall, for a 4-minute udon, this is not bad. I am not mad at this at all. So next up, we have these Royal Asia Shrimp Wontons with Sichuan sauce. These look really, really good. I am a fan of like a hot oil wonton type of moment. Each bowl has 6 wontons in it. And for the instructions, it says puncture film with a fork and microwave on high for 3 to 4 minutes. So here we have our heated up wontons. Look at that. We have some like green onions here, and then we have 6 shrimp wontons. These are definitely some thick looking wontons. I feel like they just put like a whole shrimp in here or something. Wow. I actually really like the sauce that it comes with. It's definitely savory, but it has a little bit of a sweetness to it. It's not very spicy at all. And the wrapper, like it definitely isn't too soggy and mushy. It has like a nice bite to it. I feel like they just put a small piece of shrimp in there because for most of the filling, it actually is a bit mushy. But then you get like one part of it that's a solid piece of shrimp, and then that part's like crunchy. Does that make any sense? Like I just ate half of this wonton and the filling was quite mushy. But then when I eat the second half, there's like a solid piece of shrimp in there. So it has a nice crunch. Very interesting. I really like it when I do get that solid piece of shrimp. So I just wish that they would put more of the real shrimp and less of that mushy filling. Last but not least, we have this Yawa Mochi Matcha Frozen Dessert Cup by the brand Imuraya. I always wondered why it's called frozen dessert instead of ice cream. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. Oh my gosh, look at that. You can see the red bean and the little mochis on top. We got a scoop with some matcha ice cream, the red bean, and the mochi on top. Wow, the mochi is so soft and pillowy and chewy. The matcha flavor definitely comes through. The ice cream part itself isn't super creamy. Like you definitely get some like ice crystals in there, so it's a bit icy, but it still tastes really, really good. The sweetness of the red bean definitely counteracts the kind of bitterness of the matcha. Not that I'm saying the matcha is super bitter, but matcha tends to have a little bit of bitterness to it, so it pairs really well with the red bean. I have to say my favorite part is the mochi. It just adds a really nice texture to the dessert. This is pretty good. Definitely would get this again. And on that note, we've reached the end of today's Costco video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you want to see that Trader Joe's Asian food video, because we are doing that if we get this video to 8,000 likes. And yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you get notified when I upload. Give this video a thumbs up. And here's today's comment shout out. Thank you so much for your support. And if you want to be in the next video's comment shout out, make sure you comment something down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Oh, hot. Why is my Apple Watch telling me to stand? I've been standing this whole time. Why it no focus? Why you no focus? Please, please focus. Ay, ay, ay. Fish cake down.